Jessie Edwards is a cello performance major in the Cali School of Music. It's a long way from where he was 7 years ago when he was homeless in Newark after being kicked out by his foster father when he was 18.
I was homeless for a year. I slept in the streets sometimes. Most of the time I was in different apartments, different houses, trying to survive even for a week or 2 weeks, trying to keep moving. The only thing I had was my cello and my clothes.
Violinist Rebecca Harris Lee heard him play one day and was amazed by his talent and his story.
His parents died around the time by the time he was 2. He was an orphan. He was cared for by some family members, but they did not want to touch him because his parents had died of AIDS.
Before he was homeless, Jessie had gone through 2 adoptions and lived in group homes. Jessie is a largely self-taught musician. When he was 5 years old, Jessie's foster father gave him a violin. It wasn't until he attended a performing arts school that he switched over to the cello.
He's one of the most talented people I have ever come across.
When Rebecca found out he was homeless, she brought him to Covenant House in Newark, New Jersey, which provides shelter, food, and services for homeless youth from the ages of 18 to 21.
The thing that I remember most about Jessie.
Jeanette Scroza remembers Jessie showing up and asking for a bed and a place for his cello.
That was just different than what I had ever heard. Most of the times kids don't come in with cellos, they just come in looking for a bed.
Jessie returns to Covenant House often to perform at events like their recent Family Service Night, which brought donor families together to raise funds, awareness, and perform service projects.
The most powerful tool that he has is his music. So he gives back with sharing his music and being a real kind of poster child for Covenant House and what it can do.
On that night, Jessie gave a touching tribute to Rebecca, his music mom.
Being there for me for the past 6 or 7 years and just being a mom to me, to be a mentor.
Jessie hopes to graduate next year. Wherever he goes, he'll always come home around this time of year to Covenant House, a place that has room for him and his cello. For Montclair News Lab, I'm Alexandra Clark.